Hello, dear aspirants. This is Dr. Soap's class. We are solving the CSIR NET 2024 questions. So this question is our from multivariate calculus, and the question says that they have told that the define f which is from our r square to r. Then our fxy is what? That is this. Fxy is y, and there is my x square. Am I writing something wrong? Okay, now. So this is my x square plus y square by x if our x is not equals to 0 and 0 for our x is equals to 0. Yeah. So this is my given thing. So now we have to check the statements that which of the following statements are true, as our option A told us that the partial derivative of f with respect to x at 0 0 exists, and now for B they told us that del f del y at 0 0 exists, and option C f is not continuous at 0 0, and option D f is not differentiable at 0 0. Okay. So firstly I am gonna check the option A. So our option A tells us that del f del x at 0 0 exists. So I'm gonna check it. How do I do that? We know that we can write this thing. Limit h tends to 0, and then we will get fh comma 0 minus f00 by our h. Then we will get the things. So now at f equals f00 we will get 0, and if h comma 0 we will get what? Yeah, we will get root over of h square by 0, and there will be 0. Yeah, so that will be my 0 minus 0 by 0. Sorry, by that will be my h. So we can use the L hospital rule here, as this is my on the 0 0 for 0 by 0 form. So using L hospital rule we will get that. Yeah, so this is my 0. So our this thing exists, this is true. So we can write that our option A is true. Now I am going to check my option B. Let me change my color first. Okay. So our option B, we can write this thing. That means our del f del y at 0 0 exists. They have told us to check this thing. Yeah. That's so clumsy here. Yeah. Okay, so we can again rewrite this thing as our limit k tends to 0. So we will get f 0 comma k minus f 0 0. So that will be my, so upon my k. So our limit k tends to 0, f0 k will be what? So we have to put the k in the position of y. So we will get k into or this thing. So that will be again my 0 minus 0 by k. So we will get the thing that the same thing will be occur for the which have done we for the previous one. Yeah, well, as we do something. Yeah, so we will get my 0, and applying the air hospital rule here, we will get my 0 by 1, so that will be 0. Okay, so now we have to think about our option C and D. So I am gonna tick that. That is my option B. So if the function is not continuous at 0, 0, then the option D, that means f is not differentiable at 0, 0 will be true. If not continuous, then it will be not differentiable. So we have to check the option C first, then we will get the things. So our f is that. So what can be done? Let us use this y equals to mx. Then we will get f x comma mx will be mx into root over x square plus m square x square by there is x, so x, yeah. So the x and x will be cancelled out. So now what we will get? M, the x root over of x square will be come outside, so that will be my mod x. We get this thing now. So can we conclude something from that? Okay. So we can say that as our f, sorry, as our x tends to 0, our fx will tend to 0. Fx, no, this is my fx comma mx. Yeah. So now let me lift the screen. So okay, we can do another thing. So now if we move on xc, let me write that if we move on x-axis towards 0, 0, then we will get what? Then we will get my fx comma 0. So our fx comma 0 is what? That is, which is my fxy. So our x comma 0, so the y thing will be 0 and y square will be 0. So the f not equals to x not equals to 0, then it will be 0 and 0. So this thing is my 0, or rather I would like to write tends to, that will be my tends to 0. This is so long. Yeah. So now for our now we have to move from on our y-axis towards, let me write that, y-axis towards 0 to 0. Then we will get my f0y. That is what? My fx is that, so we will get the thing that f0y will be my y into root over 0 square plus y square. Then we will get the by 0 thing. So this thing is will my be the, yeah. So for this case we can write this does not exist. So our as our this thing does not, as our f0y does not exist and our fx0 goes to 0, so it is right hand continuous. Sorry, so it is continuous for the x thing and not for the y coordinate. So this is not continuous at x equal at 0, 0. So this option is correct, and that will be that will also be true. Okay, hope you understood. So this question and all the options are correct. So hope you understood, guys. Thank you, guys.